You can't even trust your driving instructor these days? What is going on? Somebody reached out to me and her driving test was meant to be today. So her instructor messaged her yesterday and said, oh, there's a cancellation at the test centre because an examiner's not well for tomorrow. I think your test might be cancelled. He said to check her emails. There was nothing in her emails. She's then called up the DVSA to say, hey, I just want to confirm my test details. When she's done that, they've said that you manually logged in at 8:02 a.m. in the morning and you cancelled your driving test yourself. So her driving test was cancelled a day before it was meant to be. And the only person that had her driving license details was her instructor, nobody else. Us as instructors, we do not need your driving license number, your booking reference number, or your theory test pass certificate number. We do not need to save any of this information. All we need is to know when and where your driving test is and whether it's confirmed. But because of a few handful of really bad instructors that are out there doing this, it's giving everybody else a very bad name. So if you have ever given your driving license details out to anybody, I need you to call up DVSA, tell them to lock the test booking. They will usually give you a phrase which is used as a password, which will mean that you can no longer go onto the online system and amend or cancel your test. You will have to call up DVSA, give that password, and then you can amend it. This will just save these kind of issues happening in the future. But sadly for this student, she's lost out on that £62 for her driving test. She now needs to wait months on end. Her instructor's no longer replying to her because she's clearly said that it was you that had the details and nobody else. She's had to go to the police and she's now having to contact Action Fraud. She can then also complain to the DVSA. But in terms of her driving test today, which she's waited months on end for, there's nothing that can be done. And it's really sad that this has been done, and that too from her own driving instructor. So guys, just be safe out there. Please do not give your license details out to anybody because we don't need it. And in terms of why that instructor has done this, I think they've most likely tried to sell that test to somebody else who's going to pay them money for that slot, but that's absolutely disgusting behaviour as an ADI.